Good afternoon. Raven Wolfgang1969 asks in her video, how do you handle stress when it comes just upon you right out of the clear blue? Well, believe it or not, I do have a little bit of that type of stress, and hopefully this video will give you a little bit of insight on how I handle it and what I have to go through. Now, many of you see me in my YouTube videos. I'm happy, I'm jovial, I'm joking around all the time. You've seen me on Blog TV, and I'm just the same way on Blog TV, but believe it or not, I do have some areas that I have to deal with that are a little bit harder than what you actually see on YouTube and on Blog TV. If you remember some of my hospital videos, and you're more than welcome to go back and watch them, dating back to August of 2011, I was in the hospital for a thing called cellulitis. Now, as I've mentioned many times, it's a wonderful hospital. I absolutely love this place. They've taken good care of me. The food's been good. 90% of the time I get a room with a view. Absolutely wonderful hospital. And it's the same place that I get my chemotherapy done. And those of you that have watched through Raven's show on Blog TV have seen how well the chemotherapy has gone and how happy I am about everything. The cellulitis that I have in my legs is a totally different story. Cellulitis is, well, let's put it this way. When you get an infection in your leg, let's say you scrape your knee, your infection generally starts from the outside where the scrape is, and it works its way inward. Cellulitis is an infection that's in the inside, and it works its way out. Generally what you will see is your skin will start to get a little bit red, and it will throb. We're talking toothache type throbbing, but it's on your leg. And I had to deal with some of this back in August of last year. And when you have a throbbing leg, it is very hard to sleep. In my case, the throbbing was on the back of my leg, so I couldn't really lean the leg against anything. So anyhow, what they did was they had me in the hospital for a couple of weeks. They take care of my leg, and the leg is progressively getting better. As the leg gets better, they have to take it out of what they are wrapping it in and put it into a thing that's called a juxtalite. Now, what a juxtalite is first they give you a compression sock that has the toe part cut off, and it just basically goes from your ankle up to your knee. And you put that over top your leg. And then the juxtalite is a little Velcro contraption that you put on your leg, and then you take this one strip and you pull it as tight as can be to the one side. And then you take the second strip and you pull it as tight as can be the other way. And what it's doing is just compressing your leg. Because what happens is, you see, with cellulitis, your leg swells. If the leg swells, then all of a sudden it can only swell so far. And then it starts to leak pus, starts to get ugly. And if it gets bad enough, then it actually starts leaking fluid, where back last August I had to buy puppy pads and put them on the floor because my leg was actually leaking. And I didn't want the leakage to get out on the carpet, so I was putting puppy pads all over the place. And that was not real pleasant. Also, you have to treat the leg with different things, which means your leg has different odors about it. It doesn't smell all that good. So the last 7 months I've been having my leg wrapped, and then when the leg looks good, they put it in this juxtalite. The juxtalite, within a period of 4 days, tears my leg up. So then I go back to the place at the hospital. They wrap my leg in what's called an Uniboot. Uniboot is a thing that's a wrap that goes, it's a medicated wrap that goes around your leg, and it's got calamine lotion on it. It's very soothing. It's very comfortable. And then they put on top of that cotton. So they wrap it in cotton. So that's the second wrap. And then the type of tape that kind of sticks to itself, like when you've seen me with, when I've given blood, you know, they'll have like a little bit of tape wrapped around my arm. Okay, I forget what it's called, but they wrap it in that type of tape. And then on top of that, they put an ace bandage. So I have 4 layers of wrap on my feet, just so my feet won't swell and this become full-blown cellulitis. And then within time, my leg will get better. And then we'll put it back into Jugstalite again, and the Jugstalite will proceed to tear the leg up. And then they'll wrap it again. And then the leg will get better. And then we'll go back to the Jugstalite once the leg is completely healed, and it'll tear the leg up again. The wrap also has one other small problem too, is if you leave it on there too long, hair follicles on your legs start to die, and that causes wounds, and those wounds have to be treated. And when they're in there with a scalpel and their other little tools, that hurts. So lately I've been not looking forward to Mondays, because Monday is the day that I go and I get my leg taken care of. But then what I do is I come home and I see my nice little computer in front of me. And I say to myself, this computer is just waiting for a YouTube video. So I do a YouTube video and I kind of forget about my leg. And I got friends throughout YouTube. I got friends throughout Blog TV. Good support system. And that is how I deal with stress that just comes upon me. Today, I had Jugstalites put on my leg again. And my legs are throbbing right now. But I'm in front of this camera, and I'm doing this video, and I'm a happy camper. And then the day after tomorrow, I'll deal with the legs feeling bad again. Because I'll probably have to go back there and I'll probably have to wrap the legs again. But this is an ongoing thing. You know, my legs just don't seem to be getting any better. It is sometimes hard to walk. I walk with a cane. But I'm able to breathe good, which I wasn't able to do last year. So I guess as long as I'm able to breathe good and I got friends I can do videos for, I'm a happy camper. So I guess what I'm trying to say in this video is the best way to deal with stress is to allow others to bear your burdens with you. I forget about my legs when I'm doing the video. Now I'm done this video in a couple minutes. I'll probably be remembering my legs again, but it just gives me that couple minutes that just makes everything better. And I just hope that all your YouTube subscribers and your Blog TV subscribers can do that for you. You know, just bear your burdens and go through it with you. So I know you've gone through the chemotherapy with me. I appreciate that. And YouTube brought it all together. Thank you for listening. And I hope your day goes great. Thank you. Bye.